By the time the dust settles, James Harden will win Finals MVP this season. And I understand why people get this wrong, right? You look at the Warriors, KD is, Stephen A. said, the best player on that team, even better than Steph Curry. Won back-to-back championships on that team. He joined a 73-win team, right? And people look at this team, well, they're kind of like the Warriors again. Here comes KD. This team is more like the Rockets, Stephen A., because people like you who said D'Antoni's system doesn't win championships were wrong. D'Antoni, who's really coaching this team when Harden's on the floor. Harden and D'Antoni are running the Rockets' offense. D'Antoni's system resulted in a team that had no business competing with those Warriors, the 73-win Warriors that added KD. The team that you know, LeBron and Kyrie and Kevin Love, had no shot against. But they were hosting a Game 7. Without Chris Paul, missed 27 straight threes, still only lost by single digits. James Harden running D'Antoni's offense. Now give him KD and Kyrie and watch what happens. Don't have to. Already saw it this year. KD, with Kyrie, no Harden, they're a 500 team, give or take. Every permutation of players you want on that team, not that great until Harden's on the floor. With KD or with Kyrie or by himself. This man wins 4 games to every game he loses. He and D'Antoni are running that system with KD and Kyrie. Most important guy in that system is the point guard. That's James Harden. The answer is James Harden.
You're wrong, but I understand where you're coming from because you're looking at James Harden and what we've seen this year, and he's been nothing short of sensational. And when healthy, he was the leading candidate for league MVP honors. We all get that, okay? We understand that. I thought I had to sneeze. I'm sorry. Here's the reality. You don't get to say that because you've religiously been on this show, Max, highlighting how unimportant the regular season is. It's about the postseason. We haven't seen James Harden produce in the postseason yet this year. And in the years past, whereas people like myself and others have said he could have played better but still gave him some credit for some of the things he did, you called him a choker. Okay, so now we get to KD. And when we look at KD, let's understand something. KD is averaging 27 a game, 26.9 to be exact. 53% shooting from the field, 45% shooting from three-point range. Arguably the most efficient offensive superstar we have seen, maybe ever. And when I look at it from that perspective and I take into account the postseason, to me, it comes down to KD. I don't give a damn what Harden does or what Kyrie does. Without KD, the Brooklyn Nets are going home. They ain't winning no championship. They ain't beating Milwaukee. I don't think they beat Philadelphia, to be quite honest with you. That's where I'm at with it. With KD, without Harden or Kyrie, not both, but without one of them, I still think Brooklyn could come out of the East because that's how lethal Kevin Durant is. So I only say that to say, not to diminish the greatness of James Harden in any way, because make no mistake, we are talking about greatness when we talk about James Harden. But when you talk about the most important component, you can bring up what happened in the regular season, the 8 games that they played together only, how the team looked with Harden and how they've looked without him. You can bring up all of that. But my argument to debunk that is that that's not the playoffs. That's a regular season that you swear you haven't cared about. And in the end, when you look at Kevin Durant, the only reason why you are considered a favorite to win the championship is because of the assumption that Kevin Durant is going to be available, period.
Yeah, well, I would say the same goes for Harden. You're right about KD. No KD, we're not taking them to get out of the East, maybe. No Harden, I'm not taking them. No Harden, I'm telling you right now. Without James Harden, Eastern Conference Finals, Bucks, Sixers. You're sleeping on how important he is if you think that's not the case. And by the way, you're absolutely right to point out the fact that I have brought up religiously that he has choked. I've called it choke. When you need him to be Harden the most, in the biggest games, he has not been. In the biggest moments, he has not been. Hit the shot, James. Don't worry about getting the call jumping under Draymond's legs. Can the shot, you'll be all right. Too many situations like that. What I'm telling you now, and you know I've said this every postseason, every year, to me, he gets a little more comfortable. And this year, Stephen A., everything James Harden said about him, he's never been a selfish player. You know I'm on the record. I know you are too. He's never been a selfish player. He's done what his team has needed. You need 35 points. You need 50. Here's your 50. On this team, they don't need that. They don't need him to play hero ball at the end of the game. He could get 23, 12, and 12, or whatever he would get, and let KD cook and let Kyrie cook. That's fine. He just has to run the offense. And no one this year, no one in the NBA this year, including LeBron James, has been as good running their offense as James Harden.
Well, listen, again, we're not taking anything away from James Harden, but I forgive you for your ignorance about the game of basketball, because in playoff competition, as Tom Thibodeau pointed out during his post-game press conference after the New York Knicks won their 3 home games to close out the season and secure the number 4 overall seed in the Eastern Conference, by the way, after the New York Knicks did that, okay, taking over New York City, taking over after they did all of that. Tom Thibodeau educated us by highlighting the fact that come playoff time, you all know what plays are going to be run. You know what everybody is going to do. It comes down to, at times, here's the basketball. You a superstar for a reason. Take us there. And we all know what James Harden is capable of doing. But the reason why Max is raving about him is because James Harden has been running the show, which is, so supremely well since he's become a Brooklyn Net. I'm saying that come playoff time, there's going to come a moment in time where you give him the ball and you say, take me there. Now, Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving are all capable of doing that. I'm just saying, who's the alpha? Who's the dude that you going to trust most? Now, that don't mean Kyrie going to give him the ball. But the point is, we all know who should have the ball. We all know that when crunch time arrives, when money time arrives, we know the one person that should have the ball in his hands. We know who that is. What did KD say years ago when that whole Patrick Beverly controversy stood up? He said, I could do this, I could do that, but I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. You know who I am. That's what he said. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.